Hi there, it's Matt and Nad.
Hi.
And today we want to talk about the quality of meat that we eat.
Because a lot of people ask us where we stand with meat, and we know there's a lot of vegetarians out there, and so...
Exactly, and we just want to clear out the facts and explain you why we're eating meat and why we would recommend you eating meat and what kind of meat.
Totally, because we do have different opinions on it, and so starting with quality of meat and how important it is to get really great sources, or the best sources that you can obtain.
Possibly get.
Yes, because it does matter. And
talk about organic. If you don't buy organic other foods, meat has to be a good quality from a good source.
Totally. Must. Any of your animal products, be it your proteins like your dairy products or your flesh products, they should be organic, and organic or naturally raised.
Organic means no antibiotics and no hormones in the fed. That is very important because those toxins actually get deposited in fat cells of the animals, and then we
consume them, and they end up being harmful to us. But when we talk about like naturally raised, that's more getting in tune with your butchers or your farmers. And pasture raised doesn't necessarily always qualify for organic, but it does mean happier, healthier animal. Maybe eating grass.
Grass fed is the best. Grass finished. The best option you can go
for
with.
Beef, and then for chicken, pasture raised, meaning they can roam around, eat whatever they want, dirt, bugs, what they're meant to be eating. And
it doesn't have to be chicken, don't have to have vegetarian fat, because chickens do eat bugs and stuff like that.
Yes.
So vegetarian fat is unnatural, so it's a scam again.
Mm-hmm. And really what we're trying to emphasize is that when it comes to quality is nicely, humanely treated animals, eating a diet that is proper for them, as well as all the other ethics around it.
Because honestly, at the end of the day, not only the toxins that we ingest with commercially raised animals that are ridiculous, and the way they raise those poor animals, the amount of hormones and the amount of antibiotics and the amount of the quality of food.
Well, and it starts with the food that they're eating, and that's why they're ill, and then it just has this trickling effect. And
you're eating a sick animal.
Yes, and conventionally raised animals typically have a higher saturated fat content, and that is because they are fattened up faster, eating improper food.
They're like an obese person.
They're not active, they're not a happy animal, and so they have a higher fat content, and we don't necessarily want to be eating more of that fat because it's of poor quality, whereas naturally raised animals, they're leaner, and their saturated fat content is actually of quality for us to consume.
They have omega-3 in their fat as well, if they eat grass. And then another point is that we don't want to ingest pain. We don't want to eat the pain from the animal. For those of you who believe in spirituality, or for those of you who are religious, none of us want that for an animal, for another being.
We want to be happy animals, and that involves us ingesting happy animals.
Yes, exactly.
And then moving on to the health benefits
of meat. So why we actually recommend eating meat, and protein is of course
number one.
Complete protein, very absorbable, excellent for you need protein for everything
in the body. I mean, it's the building blocks for everything.
Exactly. But then also we all know that meat is really high in iron, especially red meat. And ladies, you are there,
you are losing blood every month, and you need to replenish that ferritin. The best source is through animal, like red meat.
Exactly. Then another one is of course B vitamins, B6 and B12, which are essential for nervous system. So anxieties, depression, stress, very important for our also DNA, blood, and it's just essential vitamins that we are usually lacking in our diet.
Of course,
if we're not eating meat.
And meat is typically a great source of zinc. One of our favorite minerals, zinc.
Gentlemen out there, you have zinc in your sperm, so
every time,
a lot of time you lose your zinc. So we lose iron, you lose zinc.
We need to replenish these.
Exactly,
because zinc is responsible
for tissue production, so your skin, nails, hair, but also for many enzymes have zinc, immune system,
hormone production and balance.
Then we have selenium, which is part of powerful antioxidant. And then there's a lot of other minerals and vitamins that are very, very important in meat. So we would strongly recommend you eating them.
Totally. And so at the end of it, that's why we encourage eating high quality meat.
Okay, if you hear the buzz, that's my phone buzzing.
Don't get distracted by the sound. Yeah, we encourage high quality meat. And that being said, when it comes to protein, we don't need too much and we don't need too little. What we need is a specific amount. It's like Goldilocks. We need to find the portion that is just right. And
don't overeat it.
Don't overeat it. We don't need to. It's just something that we need in our diet. Protein of high quality, complete. Meat provides that for us.
Vegetables should be the base of your food.
Yep. Lots of high antioxidant, fibrous vegetables.
It should be on the side.
Yeah.
Should be meat.
A certain portion.
We hope we made some of the facts clear for you. We have more information on our website.
And feel free to send us any other questions that you have.
And we hope you sign up for your breakfast revolution and you can follow us in our recipes and get healthier, leaner, and happier.